Right, instead of going straight home, we've drove over to LANGLEEford Farm Road from the common road in Ramsey Lane there from Wooler High Street, and we've drove as far as we can and parked the car up, and now we're on the bottom road passing the LANGLEEford Farm itself, which is there. And I asked the farmer who just come out there, is it okay for like the public to walk along this roadway? And he says yes, it's okay, it's a public way. It just goes to another house further up, and then about a mile along, he says after the house it starts getting a bit boggy, but generally we just want to walk along the valley here following the river, which is very picturesque and beautiful, and because it's still dry, not raining, might as well have a nice little wander along here because the pathway is pretty easy going. But that's it for now. Bye people. Right, so we're coming up this rocky road quad bike pathway from the LANGLEEford Farm, and there's the Langley Crags up on top of the hill there straight ahead. But I've just noticed that there's a green zigzag path leaning up the hill there, so I'm just looking for where the start of it is, because where we've walked along there's no pathway going off on the right hand side of the road, but there is one here coming up on the right hand side about 100 yards up, look, on the right hand side. So I'll look to see if that path goes off to the right and joins that green zigzag path that's going up towards the Cheviot, and that looks like an easier path to start the climb. I mean, the climb that's you normally take us back there where the car is, over there where we came from, because there's the crags, so the car's just across the road from the crag. But we're just going to go along this roadway to the first house and see what it's like, and look to see how tall the climb is up to the Cheviot from up here. But just for anybody who hasn't done this walk before, like there was a guy who passed away earlier on, never done the walk with his wife and his daughter, and I told him to take the easy path from where the car was parked, the zigzag path, because obviously it's stop in stages, but apparently along here the further you go the harder it gets. But I'll just film until I get to this pathway, then I'll pan around and show you where it leads off to. Just for anybody who wants to do the Cheviot walk, then come along this pathway halfway along from LANGLEEford Farm itself. Right, so just on the right hand side of this dirt track, which is just like for quad bikes, farmers to go backwards and forwards, there's a path leading off and it bends round to the right. In fact, there's a little shortcut through the dead gorse there that leads up there as well, but I would just follow the path round, and then it gets easier and easier as you get to the top of that ridge, and then obviously you turn left and start heading that way towards the top of the Cheviot. And on the top I would imagine that's where those paving stones start that you follow all the way down to the Cheviot itself. But we'll soon find out the further we get on. But that's it for now. Bye from the Domino Duo at LANGLEEford Farm Road. Right, we're stopped on the road coming along from LANGLEEford Farm, because we're just walking along the valley, and it's been up and over too far away from the water. But we've come to a point now where we're going downhill on this country road for the quad bikes to go past. And now it's bringing us closer to the river again, where you can see it snakes round. The little bends here and there, past that set of trees, and then the road starts to go up and off to the right again slightly, so we'll go away from the river. But it'd be nice and quiet here to come down for a picnic just at the side. And then of course up there is where you go across to the top to do the walkway over to the Cheviot, nice and high. Well, it's nice and quiet here in the valley. There's like a little groove cut out at the side of the mountain there. It looks like somebody's just hit it with a big axe. But I'll have to wait until I get alongside it further over and I'll take pictures of it. But bye for now people, from the Domino Duo at LANGLEEford Farm Road. Right, I'm just doing a short video because we've come to a point in the road where we're pretty close to the burn again. HARTHOPE burn obviously, coming past LANGLEEford Farm. We've never been this way before by the road. We've only gone up the walkway from where the car's parked to do the start of the Cheviot walk. But it's a nice little picturesque area here, quite flat and open, so you can get close to the water again, hear the water trickling. So I'll shut me gob so you can hear it. But that's looking back towards Langley Crags on the top of the hill there. And obviously that way is back towards the car. But we just want to keep going along this road. So I'll pan back round and point in the direction that we're going. Nice and slow so you can take everything in. So this is the valley, HARTHOPE Valley. And we're just following this road towards the first house. And there's actually a ravine valley going up the hill there towards the Cheviot. That would be interesting to do the walk along there as well. But I'm not going that far today. Bye for now, people, from LANGLEEford farm just past Wooler. Right, we're just a little bit further along the road from LANGLEEford farm, following this track going towards the farmhouse that's by itself at the top end, we've been told. But now we've come to the top of the road and we've come to a gate turnstile. There's also a wooden post there pointing up to the right, which is obviously a walkway to go up there towards the Cheviot. But I wouldn't like to try and climb that, I'd be knackered. But I just wanted to put this on film, where you're 3/4 along from LANGLEEford farm itself, in the valley road, HARTHOPE Valley. And this is what you come across, just for you walkers that's never done it before. And I'm going to film a clump of curiosity sheep waiting for it to go past them. But I may as well catch them now before they all run off. Just down there. All huddled up underneath the tree there, thinking what these buggers doing. I'll just zoom in a little bit. Catch the expression on their faces when looking at you. Funny. Bah! Bah! What should we do? There's people coming, should we run? But that's it, onwards and upwards through this gate and see what's on beyond it towards the house. Right, so here we are at the gate. We've reached the house in the valley, and that's where the farmer says beyond this house, this pathway starts getting a bit boggy. So we just wanted to come and see where the house was, log it obviously, and there's the signpost telling you footpath up to Scald Hill, 3/4 mile, and the Cheviot 2¼ miles. So obviously walkers can come along to here and then head up that way and take a big shortcut off the journey from where we park the car and going across the top. But I mean, obviously you've got to be strong on your legs for it to go straight up more or less, because it looks pretty good going up there. But saying on the post here, access land, and then underneath it says sorry, no dogs except on public rights of way. Well, that's the walk done for you people. So anybody that's never been along the bottom HARTHOPE Valley roadway to the farmhouse, the first one here, this is it. This is where you come out. Now just zoom in a little bit to the house. Looks like it's got red painted doors, or red drain pipes coming down from it. Right, zoom back out and pick up the stream going round and round there in an S-bend. And that's it. Look into that ravine now on the side of the mountain where it's been, looks like it's been axed out. It's weird. But that's your terrain and that's your views from the top of the road. And that's looking back to the road that we've just come along. Right, bye for now people from the Domino Duo on the LANGLEEford farm road from Wooler. So through the gate, onto the dry rocks at the back, walk past this clump of trees here, and then eventually further over you'll be able to get back onto the winding road over there. That's the only way you can do it people. But I'm going to head back up there now towards the gate. We left the other half of the dynamic duo sitting doing his buggered. So I'm heading back that way now to the gate and then back to the car. Bye for now, people. From the one of the dynamic duo on the LANGLEEford Farm Road, HARTHOPE Valley, past the farm, at the first farm pass on the road, which is all painted red. So for those of you who love the sound of running water and the countryside, the birds singing and what have you, I've stopped a little bit coming away from the house on the way back to the car, and I'll just record a little bit of this running water on the HARTHOPE Valley beyond the LANGLEEford Farm Road. It snakes round. And it's going all the way back along, snakes round towards back to the LANGLEEford Farm itself, where we're heading now, back along this road, through that gate, past the signpost that's pointing up towards the Cheviot Walk, and back to the car for a nice cup of tea, and probably then head up home. So it's bye for now from the Domino Duo, LANGLEEford Farm, Wooler. There's a bit of a brook coming all the way down the hill here, just coming down alongside the roadway here. Kind of a little place to stop, take your boots off and put your feet in the water, which you can just see down here. So we're heading back to the car now. My feet are killing now, walking downhill, getting pushed into my boots. Oh, that water looks really inviting to stick your feet in there. Oh. Trouble is, it's making us want to go to the toilet as well, so I'll have to stop recording. Bye for now, people. From the dog. Just one little point here on the left hand side of the road from LANGLEEford Farm. It's cutting through like quite a little deep ravine there, and there's a couple of little waterfalls. I never seen walking up the way, but I've just noticed them coming back the way, because I just took the way on the side of the road down at the bottom of the embankment there. But that looks like it's cutting through like a cave, just where there's a couple of little waterfalls running away there. Should be able to hear it. Now, another nice little place to go and do and dip your feet in when your feet are knackered and you're tired. As long as you can get down there safely, that is. Not for me though. But he's off a game, he's left us. Heading back to the car. So we're heading back towards LANGLEEford Farm Road now, by the farm. And then the car's parked about 1,000 yards beyond that. So it won't be long before we're in the car heading back for home, which is Hebburn and South Shields. So bye for now, people.